Between the years 161 and 180 AD, Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire. He commanded millions of subjects, endless wealth, and massive armies. He was the most powerful human on earth, wielding absolute authority over the known world. Yet his actual lived experience was defined by harsh circumstances. His reign was a sequence of disasters: endless wars against the Parthians, a devastating plague that ravaged the empire, and the personal tragedy of watching several of his own children die young. Even his highest ranks offered no security. His most trusted general, Avidius Cassius, claimed the throne for himself in a sudden rebellion, proving that all the legions in Rome could not shield the emperor from betrayal. To cope with the stress of his position, he retreated to his tent on the northern frontiers. There, by lamplight, he wrote notes to himself. It was a private diary, never meant for publication, written to preserve his own sanity. These private notes laid out the practical mechanics of Stoicism. The core operating principle is simple. You have zero control over the unpredictable external world, but you have complete control over your response to it. The emperor realized that absolute authority over the world meant nothing without the ability to construct an impenetrable fortress inside his own mind. We can break down this mental architecture into 7 practical lessons. Meditation number 1 starts at the foundation. You only control your response. As he wrote, "The things themselves touch not the soul, neither can they have any access unto it. She herself alone doth turn and move herself." External events are neutral. A situation cannot inflict emotional pain on you. Only your opinion about the situation causes distress. Think about being trapped in a severe traffic jam. You can scream at the steering wheel and let your blood pressure spike, or you can sit back and listen to a podcast. The traffic remains exactly the same. Your reaction is the only variable. Meditation number 2. Your thoughts shape your life. Marcus reminded himself that, such as thy thoughts and ordinary cogitations are, such will thy mind be in time. Modern psychology echoes this ancient observation. Shifting your internal monologue from "I have to do this" to "I get to do this" rewires your relationship with your daily obligations. Your lived reality is not constructed by external facts. It is constructed entirely by the quality of your internal narrative. With the internal narrative secure, Stoicism turns outward. Meditation number 3 focuses on taking action. The obstacle is the way. He observed that the mind doth convert any impediment to be her aim and purpose. Every problem is an opportunity. Losing a job is a catalyst. It forces you to pivot careers, learn new skills, or practice resilience. And when motivation fades, we arrive at meditation number 4. Do your duty without complaint. As Marcus wrote on freezing mornings, "In the morning when thou findest thyself unwilling to rise, consider with thyself presently, it is to go about a man's work that I am stirred up." Soothing a crying baby at 3 in the morning fulfills the quiet duty of a parent. Overcoming daily friction and fulfilling your obligations is not a distraction from a good life. That effort is the very substance of a good life. This brings us to meditation number 5, Memento Mori. Marcus wrote, "So do and so project all, as one who, for aught thou knowest, may at this very present depart out of this life." Remembering that you will die forces clarity. Holding on to a petty family grudge for a decade is a waste of your limited, irrecoverable energy. Since time is short, we must practice meditation number 6, tolerate difficult people. The emperor instructed himself even to love them that transgress against him. When an arrogant coworker offends you, you maintain your boundaries while recognizing they are acting according to their own flawed understanding of what is good. You protect your character by refusing to let their actions dictate your emotional state. Finally, meditation number 7, live in the present moment. Marcus realized that the past is gone and the future is uncertain, concluding that a man's life lies entirely in the present. This acts as a counter to the modern plague of distraction. It means putting your phone away at dinner and refusing to burn today's energy rehearsing tomorrow's stress. The Stoic accepts the ticking clock of mortality to force themselves to be present and radically forgiving right now. Marcus Aurelius never intended for us to read a single word of these notes. They were the raw diary of a man struggling to remain decent in a corrupting world. Yet his words endure. It has been 2,000 years. Empires have collapsed, and technology has evolved, but the baseline human condition remains identical. We still face the exact same anxiety, the same grief, and the same difficult people that the emperor faced on the frontier. The external world will never stop being chaotic, unpredictable, and unfair. That is simply the cost of existing. But if you focus strictly on what is within your control, you can build an impenetrable fortress in your mind.